What is the skin's microbiome?
Great question, because we're seeing so much active research and we're learning so much about how the microbiome affects eczema, or how much eczema affects the skin's microbiome. And so really, this is a bit of a chicken or egg question. We're not really sure which comes first, but remember, the microbiome is essentially the population of microbes, the normal good bacteria and yeast that are actually part of our skin's healthy ecosystem. And that ecology, if you think of it microscopically, is composed of millions of bacteria that actually keep us healthy day to day. And what happens in eczema is that this diversity of good flora, good species that keep us healthy on the surface of the skin actually becomes really, really narrowed. And what happens is that there seems to be an overgrowth, almost like an invasive species that takes over. And that's something called Staphylococcus aureus, a very common bacterium that's present actually in our noses most of the time. It's usually present in up to 1/3 of us without causing any problems at all. But in eczema, it seems to play a very active role. It's involved in active disease. It tends to be overactive itself when there's flares. And so there's a very close relationship between that one species overtaking the normal microbiome of the skin in eczema. And so as we're learning more about how our own surface ecology usually manages that one invasive species itself, we're trying to encourage our own ecosystem to be rich enough and diverse enough and healthy enough to limit the overactive growth of that one bacterium. You can think of it very similarly to your gut, where you have lots of good, healthy bacteria keeping your digestion healthy. Very similarly, we have lots of good, healthy bacteria on the skin, keeping our skin's immune system healthy.